Who's worked every game this season? Yeah. Who's worked something between 1 and 10? So.
Hey Dave, you're good to start.
We're ready to start. We're ready to start. Last game. Try not to cry tonight. It's gonna be very emotional. Senior night. Our last game. Who's a senior here who's worked their last game? Oh my God. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed working here. Hope you had a lot of fun working basketball. Go Gators.
I'm Taylor Bartanope. I am the marketing assistant and a building coordinator here at the Stephen C. O'Connell Center. So from our standpoint, as a venue, we serve as, the location for the Gator basketball game is, but we are not necessarily in charge of the side that the school sees, which is kind of interesting. Like the school sees all the promotional efforts from UAA, University Athletic Association, and they come in, they rent the building, but it's a very cooperative effort. So what you're not seeing is that our crew and our students are working up to 2 days in advance to make this basketball game happen. That includes striking, so taking down whatever event was happening before. So we've had nights where we have a concert and a basketball game the next day. We're working overnight to make sure that that concert set gets taken down and that the basketball floor goes up, and that floor itself is all students working to put it together. It's like a big giant puzzle piece, and so it takes them hours at a time, just huge pieces to go and put it in the middle of the floor and make sure it's where it's supposed to be and it meets all the regulations. And then from there we go through and we have our students setting up, everything the fans see and the fans experience. They're sweeping, they're making sure it's up to standards with what everybody expects from a University of Florida athletic event. And then from the tech side, our tech students are working directly with UAA to make sure that all the sound is right and everything they have programmed into the screens and scoreboards is playing properly. I mean, we work the whole day leading up to a game and the night before if it's an early game to make sure that this stuff is possible. The people that are in charge of the changeover, which is, changing from one game to another, in charge of the tech, in charge of usher and security, those are all students. So we have over 300 employees that are students at all times. It's all students that change and do everything from one event to another, especially for men's basketball. A lot of us end up committing all of our time here. We're all here at least 6 days a week, if not more, making sure this building runs. So usually it's all how much effort you're willing to put into it. What's your 20?
I'm an apple.
10-4, thank you.
My name's Kayla Bonds. I'm a technician, or actually production lead, basically same thing. I do a lot of audio and lightings for the events. We clock in like 8 hours before the event, sound check 6 hours before the event, and we run all the power for everything that need, like the pro tables, the hoops, all that type of stuff. But yeah, it's a cool environment just because it's mostly students and like everyone's learning on the job.
And then pretty much all of the work goes in, like I said, to day of. So we've had students that are already in the building right now. We're 3 hours away from game time. So they're locking up the building. They're doing security sweeps. We have UPD on site. We get everybody here, first aid's getting ready. People see the side that the Florida Gators put on, which is great. That's good. They do. University Athletics does a great job. But they don't understand that the people that they're talking to and the people who are working these games, they work around the clock to make this building function. I mean, most of our students there's days where they go 14-hour shifts before the game even starts because they're working to make sure that the game's getting ready, and all of us are putting so much effort, and you always get that satisfaction of like, ooh, that was good, like we did that and we finished it and I can do it again tomorrow.